What happens when artificial intelligence is given a real $1,000 investment portfolio? Welcome to Machine Money HQ. Hi, and welcome to week one of the Machine Money HQ October Challenge, where we're starting with $1,000 in our Fidelity portfolio. Our goal is to get to 2,800 by October 15th. There's a couple of rules. We're going to trade only stocks, no crypto. Every trade is going to be public, so we won't hide any losses. Every win is a win, every loss is a loss, and you'll see it all. After hours trading is acceptable, and any money not utilized in the portfolio is kept in the SPAX money market fund account that earns interest at about 3.4% annually and pays out monthly. Currently, we're sitting at $1,000.46 because we put 1,000 in about 5 days ago, and Fidelity automatically puts it in that SPAXX, so SPAX account, and so it earned 46 cents in interest in about 4 or 5 days. So that paid out, and now we're finally ready to make our first trades and consult AI to see what we should be doing. We've got 75 days to reach our goal of 2,800. Let's figure out if we can do it or not. So right here, I have asked if I've let ChatGPT know what day it is, how much money we've got in our account, and gave it the rules that we just went over. And let's see what it tells us to do. We'll be looking for asymmetric opportunities, stocks where the AI believes the upside meaningfully outweighs the downside over the next several weeks. We'll avoid random meme stock gambling. Every position should have a reason to buy it, a catalyst, a target, and an exit if the thesis changes. And what I've told ChatGPT is that we are going to review these. We're going to review the portfolio daily and see if we want to make any adjustments, any trades, if we want to keep everything where we are, and see what the daily standing is. Again, goal 2,800. So let's get this started. So it's going to do a lot of tracking on here for us, and we'll worry about that as we move on. And keep in mind that chat says its goal isn't to make exciting trades, it's to make good decisions with the information available at the time. And honestly, unless you're an experienced investor, that's probably really good advice. I'm going to say, all right, well, let's get started. Get your research. Get your research done and let me know what trades to make or if I need to do any um, any limit orders, not market orders, any limit orders, or just place straight orders. The market is entering a very heavy earnings week with reports from companies including AMD, Disney, McDonald's, Spotify, Uber, and others. AI infrastructure and semiconductor stocks remain major drivers of market segment, but volatility is expected. And we've seen that in a couple stocks this past week where even when they met all of their goals and they exceeded expectations, because they didn't over exceed the expectations, investors dropped out of those funds. So anything can happen when you play the stock market. So if you're not comfortable with what you do, you need to consult somebody. Please do not just follow along and start doing what we're doing. I am somebody who can afford to lose the money if it comes to that. Never invest in something risky and gambling unless you can afford to do so. So we're going to do a limit order for Broadcom, AVGO, around today's closing price. One of the strongest AI infrastructure companies, continued custom AI chip demand from hyperscaler, strong earnings growth outlook. If the AI trade resumes, it is one of the companies I want exposure to. We're going to keep the remaining in SPACs for right now. The reasoning to keep all the money, earnings week creates opportunity. We get much better prices Tuesday through Friday, or may get much better prices Tuesday through Friday, and cash is still earning interest while it's sitting in SPACs. What the AI recommends looking at this week is going to be AMD, Micron, which is MU, Dell, Lam Research, which is LRCX is the ticker, and Regeneron, which is REGN. Several of these have strong AI or company specific catalysts, but I want to see how the market reacts before committing capital. So, Chat's actually set us a different goal. Our first goal isn't to make 1800, it's to not lose 20% in the first week chasing excitement. Okay. If we can build the account steadily and capitalize on post earnings opportunities, we'll have a much better chance of compounding gains over the next couple of months. So, we're going to place a limit order for 2 shares of AVGO near the market price at the open, and we're not going to invest any more cash yet. Then we will re-examine this at the end of market on we'll re-examine this on Monday, and then see what chat recommends, if we need to make any adjustments, or if we want to keep just watching what's happening. Chat does say if at any point I believe the expected return doesn't justify taking additional risk, I'll recommend sitting in SPACs. The experiment is about making the best risk adjusted decisions we can, not forcing trades just because cash is available. All right, so let's go over to our portfolio. Here we've got the $1,000.46 sent in it, or in it, and we are going to hit the trade button. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit the trade button, and it said AVGO. So AVGO, if I can type right. We've got Broadcom here. Okay. And I'm not exactly seeing an open close. I am, let's see, open 394.83. And chat said to this limit order of 2 shares near the market price at the open. I know it had more specific details up here. Let's go up a little bit. No more than about 0.5% above Monday's openings if it gaps slightly higher. Limit price is going to be around today's closing price. Okay, so stock market actually wasn't really open today. We're doing after hours trading at this point. So if we take a look at what it actually closed at, 389.28 was the prior close, but the bid and ask right now is even lower than that at 387. So we're going to go ahead and put a bid in at 387, and since the average bid right now looks like it's at 387.25, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to hit buy, and we're going to put 2 shares. We're going to do a limit order, and we're going to do a price of 387. I'm going to do 0.2, save us 10 whole cents. And we're going to do good till canceled, not just for the day. And actually, you know what? We'll verify that with AI. Should we do the limit order for get till canceled or just for the day? We're placing it at 387.2. I'd make it a day order. We chose 37.2 based on current pricing before Monday's open. Stocks can move a lot overnight. Okay, so it recommended doing it for the day. So basically that means once we place this limit order, it will not purchase the stock at a higher price than the 387.20. And it will only do it within the day. If it doesn't process it within the day because the stock is more expensive than that, then the order will be canceled completely, and we'll have to submit a new order if we want to continue trying to buy this stock. So we'll reevaluate this Monday if the order doesn't go through, but if it goes through today, then we'll have 2 shares of AVGO. Okay, so let's change that back to day. Conditions, none. We're good with that. So preview order. All right, estimated order value will be $774.40 of our $1,000.46. So let's place the order. Order received. Let's go back to our portfolio. Okay, so now in our portfolio, we've got activity and orders. And we've got a pending order here. It says buy 2 shares of AVGO limit 387.20. And that is set for today. So we will check in tomorrow, Monday, August 3rd, to see if it goes through. And if it does, great. We'll have some stocks. If not, we're still earning some interest, having a position in the SPAX account. So this money market, cash held money market account, that's the Fidelity SPAX account. So yeah, that is the beginning of week one and our exciting experiment into whether AI can turn $1,000 into 2,800, so I can pay my property taxes by October 15th. We will keep you updated. Follow Machine Money HQ and join me for the October challenge.